Hey, what's up, guys? So we got another antique eBay unboxing. So I had all of about maybe a minute to actually purchase this item. It was just listed. I mean, I'm not kidding you. It was a new listing, brand spanking new, because I keep refreshing. And yes, I do this. I refresh looking for items that are sleepers, that are valued way more than the seller is selling it for, and they don't know what it is. And so I ran up the stairs. It was like midnight. And I said to my husband, he was sleeping, by the way, and I scared the living crap out of him because I woke him up out of his sleep. And I said, quick, get on eBay. You have to log into my account and buy this for me. And he said, excuse my French, are you fucking crazy? And I said, yes. And then he was hemming and hawing. Is that what they say? Hemming and hawing. Not whoring as in whore. But he was taking his sweet ass time. And he's like, no, don't you have enough? And I'm like, you don't understand. And I didn't have time to explain because this was going to go poof. Somebody else was going to see this immediately because think about it. I'm on the East Coast. If it's midnight, it's 9 o'clock in California. It's still prime time. And so he said, don't you have enough? And then he said, you exceeded your allowance this month. Yes, I get a monthly allowance. Pretty much I'm on like almost like a fixed income, like almost like a senior is, you know what I mean? And so he's my Social Security. And so I went above maybe $20 over my limit recently for the month. And he said, no, you can't have it. And I said, honey, you don't understand. You have to buy this for me. And he was like, no. I said, hurry. And then he just wanted to go to sleep and be left the hell in peace. And finally he gave in. He went right on his phone, logged into my account and bought this because it was only 30 doll hairs with a make an offer button. And there's no time for making offers. When you see something like that just listed, there is absolutely zero time to bother making an offer. You just pay whatever the seller's listing it for, and you don't grovel. You know what I mean? You don't bitch. You don't complain. You just take it. And so my husband was not happy about this. He was sort of aggravated. He's like, another $30 down the drain for your bullshit antiques. And I had to get this paper out of here so you crack maniacs don't see where I live. And okay. And the person wrote, thank you for your purchase. Please contact me if you have any questions. Now, I asked the seller, please pack this well. It's fragile. And I said, fill up the top of the box with stuffing, fill all open spaces and gaps with padding and filler, and wrap the item well. And he didn't, look at this. Okay, I'm a little bit of a stickler. He did not fill the whole box to the top. So this thing could jostle and move around inside the box and break. Whew. All right, let's pray. Some people just don't listen. And this, oh my God. He gave me an empty item. Wait a minute, where's my item? Guys, where's my item? Guess what, guys? Oh my God, I almost just had a freaking heart attack. You want to die laughing? Guess what? This isn't even the item that I was just telling you about that I woke my husband up at midnight for. Oh my God, I almost had a heart attack. I almost had a freaking heart attack. Okay, you saw this live, right, on an unboxing, that I almost had a heart attack and thought the box was empty. Because why? Because it's not even the item that I thought it was. Okay, I'm losing my mind. That's actually scary. Like, I'm not making fun of dementia patients or people with Alzheimer's because, trust me, a lot of people I love and loved ended up getting that. And it frightens the hell out of me because sometimes I just don't even know. I'll wake up and I won't know where I am. It takes me like 10 to 15 minutes to realize who I am and where I am. And I look in the mirror and I don't recognize myself. And so something like this is happening. You caught it live on camera that I'm slowly, sort of like my brain is deteriorating and I'm quite scared. Okay, so this isn't the item I thought it was. We'll open the other one up. And then I'll have to tell you the whole story over again about how I woke my husband up at midnight and he was not so happy about this. All right, so what do we got here? Oh, my God, my heart is racing. I thought I got an empty box. Here I am like gloating. Oh, I got this item for $30 and it's worth way more than $30. And ha. And then I thought I got an empty box. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Lord. Okay. Whew. All right, now I don't know whether to laugh or to cry, but here we go. Oh, look at this. All right, let's get the schmutz and all that other crap out of here. Oh, this is a beauty. Look how beautiful this is. Here we go. And you might be wondering, but you have one of those already. Well, I collect every single one I can find. And what is it? If you haven't watched my videos. Okay, so I got into this cameo business. And you might be like, oh, cameos are ugly. They're for old people. And, well, I'm not so young anymore. But what started me with collecting cameos is I was metal detecting in my yard one day. And I can't find it. I don't know what I did with it. But I found a cameo without the setting. It was just a plain, carved shell cameo in my yard. And it was like from the 1800s. And it was like a Mars, the warrior, with, I think it was, I forgot what other goddess, but the two of them in a side by side, like almost like a profile of the two of their heads. And Mars, yeah, the god of war in my yard. And then I started looking into cameos. They interested me. And the fact that they're a piece of art. No two are alike, although they look alike. So let's check this out closer. So if you really, 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 really want to think about this, now, if you're strictly devout Catholic, like my husband is, you will think this is a pagan bracelet. He doesn't even know what I buy. I don't even think he watches my channel. I think I banned him once before, so he can't watch my channel, so he can't bust me for buying shit, useless shit that I don't need. So I don't think he even gets notifications, because I think I did ban him. And because he was writing comments on some of my videos like, oh, look what you did. You bought something without my permission again. And then I was like, oh my God, he's going to see what I do. And it's like almost like filming a crime. And so, yeah, my husband would say this is paganism. Or he would say that I'm a, what's the word? What's that word I'm looking for? It took me a few minutes. I had to stop the video and I'm back. A heathen. That's right. He would call me a heathen for having this bracelet. So basically what this is a 7-day of the week bracelet made in Italy. Yes, Italy, where the Vatican is, and his Catholicism, and his Pope, and what have you. And so I am not saying I'm anti-God or I don't believe in Jesus. And I'm not, I'm not saying I'm an atheist, but I'm a little bit, like when it comes to God, I'm a doubting Thomas. What's a doubting Thomas? A doubting Thomas is basically a person that if you don't see it, you can't really 100%, be sure about it. Do you guys think about stuff like that? I don't know. Some of you are probably fiercely religious, and good for you, because I wish I could actually have that much faith. I guess I'm scared. And why are we talking about all these things, these philosophical things? Well, because we're talking about gods over here. And these are Roman gods and what their beliefs were. Now, if you think about it, okay, they had a god for like everything. And there was a god for this and a god for that and a god for, I don't know, pretty much everything. And so I start to think, my brain, the wheels start spinning and churning, and you start to think, well, in the Roman times, they believed in the god of war and the god of beauty and the god of love and the god of, even the other day we found out that there was a god of gay, and, they had a god for everything. And so you start to wonder, you know what I mean? Life's questions. But let's get back to the bracelet, the 7 days of the week. And so this was a tourist piece in Italy. Now, most of these cameos, these carved pieces of art, by the way, this is art. If you look at this, each and every one of these was carved by hand by a man who sat there with this like tiny microscopic carving tool, possibly with some kind of like high, like, I don't know, like microscope or something, like some kind of lens, and sat there with a carving tool, carving each and every one of these panels out. And so this depicted 7 days of the week, a god for every day of the week. Okay, so who was what and what was which and all that other jazz. Okay, so Monday. Yes, Monday. Monday, somebody's got a case of the Mondays. I don't know. Did you ever see the movie Office Space? Oh my God, if you haven't, you will die laughing your ass off. If you need a good romance, not romance, but comedy. If you need a really good comedy and you're really depressed, Office Space, great movie. Okay, so somebody's got a case of the Mondays. Okay, so who is Monday? The god of Monday was, and I don't know, do we have the right order? Let's check it out. I think we have it in the right order. Is this upside down? Oh my God. Oh, wait. I think it was upside down. Okay, I think is this Monday? I can't even tell. Oh, geez. All right, well, we'll pretend I got this right. So Monday was Diana, goddess of the moon or the hunt. And we got some kind of chariot dude. Yes, Diana. And I think men were pulling the chariot. Yes, she was really great, wasn't she? And, okay, wait, we got Tuesday. Who was Tuesday? Mars, the god of war. And you see him whipping his horses on the chariot. You could see him right there on the chariot. Next, we have, what are we up to? Wednesday. Mercury, god of speed. Yes, I guess he would be like the god of like racing cars. And there we go, the god of speed. Or the messenger. Mercury was a messenger. Next, we have Thursday. And Thursday is Jupiter, king of all gods. And you see what appears to be some winged horses pulling a chariot. I don't know, is that winged horses? I have no clue. Next, we have Friday. Venus, the god of love. Goddess of love. You see some doves flying through the sky. You see that? You see some kind of little animal pulling a chariot. I don't know what kind of animal. Maybe it was a bird. Yes, maybe some kind of peacock or some kind of bird pulling the chariot. Next, we have Saturday. Saturn, the god of the sea, or Poseidon. There's, Greek versions as well. And so you see a serpent pulling some kind of chariot. Really cool, like a dragon, serpent, sea creature. And then we have Sunday. Apollo. And Apollo was the god of the sun. And you see here a chariot with these really gallant horses. And there we go. And so what is this actually made out of? It's some people might say it's black lip pearl or abalone or abalone shell. But it's definitely a mother of pearl. And what I like about it is the color. The color is really beautiful. Now I'm going to show you. These things don't sell for cheap. Now, also, when were they made? These are retro. These were made somewhere in the 20s and all the way up to the 50s and 60s. But I think this one was probably made in I'm not an expert. I'm going to go with the 20s, 30s because the carving is really, really good. And we have this tongue and groove closure. I think this is 800 silver. Let's check it out. Or 900. It's 800 silver. I'm going to shine it up. I'll be back to show you when I'm done. Actually, I'm going to polish this. And I got a special box for it that I can't wait to show you guys. Now, what do these things sell for? And these things aren't cheap. I got this one for $50. How did I get it for so cheap? The seller was selling it for $200. And they had one of those make an offer buttons. So what I do is, like a little sneak, I check to see the other items they're selling and the other most recent items they sold. And I noticed this guy sold thrift store junk. And when I see that they sell things for $10, $15, $20, $30, I make lowball offers because I figure, hey, they'll probably most likely be more willing to take my offer because they don't really sell high quality things. And these were Grand Tour bracelets as well. So if you went on a trip to Italy, you would bring back one of these, most likely from a place like Venice or Milan or Naples. A lot of these were made in Naples. Or if you went to see the ruins of Pompeii, stuff like that. You would bring one of these bracelets back from Italy. They had cameo factories all over Italy. And okay, my Italian mom always called everybody idiots. All right, I don't know why that popped into my head. All right, let's see some of the selling prices and what do they list these for. Okay, so here's another example. We have like this abalone, and they were all different. They had different kinds. Sometimes they would have silhouettes of just people's faces. And in this one, you see ladies going across. $280, 235.63 pounds sterling. And you might say, but it didn't sell for that price. Trust me, they sell for this price. And here we have another example, and this one being sold for $250. And again, We have all different designs that you'll see these bracelets in different shapes, different scenes, really quite cool. And again, you'll see, again, different shapes, different colors of abalone pearl or mother of pearl. Now here's what you'll generally see on Etsy. The prices are all over the place. Now some were bigger than others. Some had higher grades of silver. Some were 900, 925, some were 800. Some were even made out of solid gold. And these are the general prices that they sell for. 275 for this one. This one, 150. This one, $395. And you'll see different colors some of them have. This one for only $95. That's actually a bargain. This one for $205. You'll see them in different shapes. And we'll keep looking. Another one for $125. This is a smaller one. Whole entire sets. This is actually a really good deal. This comes with the pendant, earrings, and a ring, and the bracelet. But this one is actually probably a more contemporary one. I like to go for the older ones. This one, $199. This one, $150. This one being sold for $175. So as you can see, the prices are all over the place. This one for $314. It just keeps going and going. This one for $175. We have this one over here for $350. And I noticed the square ones, actually, as opposed to the round ones, get the higher prices because generally the panels are bigger. The panels on the square ones are bigger. Okay, I'm going to actually, I am going to shine this up right now. I'm going to clean the silver, and we're going to place it in a really cool box that I found on Amazon, which is really, really great for displaying your jewelry. And we'll see why in a moment. We'll check out this box that I got for this collectible box. Look at the felt that just came off of this bracelet. Look how shiny it is. Oh my God. Look at the shine. All right, I'm going to show you the special box I got on Amazon. Now look at this. Wow. This thing looks like $1 million. Look at the iridescence. You see the rainbow of the mother of pearl going through it? Look at that. Whoa. So I was upset because it didn't have an original box. Generally, these would have came with original boxes. So I found this hard case on Amazon. It's a hinged hard box. Look at that. Okay. Now watch how cool this box is. This is like really, really cool. So I'm going to go gentle and look at this. Woof. It actually has lights built into it. Do you see this? So you can actually display your jewelry. So look how cool this box is. This was like $7.99. So I bought like a whole bunch of these. I bought like 4 or 5 of them because I'm going to be collecting a lot more bracelets. But what it does is it shines a light down on your bracelet and actually makes it look beautiful. And you can see it lit up and place it on display for everyone to see. So once again, thank you for watching another one of my videos. I hope you learned something. Sorry I acted like a total lunatic in the beginning. I actually thought I got an empty box from the seller. I did not get an empty box, thankfully. And so we learned something. We learned that sometimes unboxings can cause almost near fatal heart attacks. And we learned about different gods, the gods, where these bracelets came from, when they were made, how much they sell for, and how I got a really good deal at 50 doll hairs. $50 was a great, great price for this. All right, and goodbye.